So one of the things that I'm mentioning on the links that that I'm sending out to the school for people to try is printing with styrofoam. So this was one of those trays that comes with vegetables and meat. Vegetables is probably a better tray to use. It's cleaner and easier to wash off. Meat, you know, there's all sorts of stuff on that, so maybe that's not a good tray to use. But sometimes you get these styrofoam trays with vegetables and things from the grocery store or other things, and I cut all around it so it's nice and flat. On the back are the words from the store, and on the front it's usually pretty smooth. And then if I want to print with it, I'm going to carve in it lines or designs or shapes. And I'm not going to do fancy artwork here. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, only because I found out that I only have one marker in this house. Not a real surprise. I'm not a big fan of markers. I'm a painter and a drawer and a sketcher, so I don't usually use markers, but I know how everybody loves them, and this is perfect for markers, but I don't have one. Actually, I have one. So look I've drawn all those lines in there with pencil, not too deep. I didn't go through. The next step is to take that lonesome old marker that I have, washable markers, very important, not Sharpies. And then you're going to color the printing plate here. Now, since I only have one color, orange, I'm just going to color the whole thing orange. But if you were to color this, you would use lots of different colors. Luckily, the only marker in my house is orange, and it's my favorite color. And again, it should be washable, and you should go over the lines that you carved in, otherwise they won't show. Don't just color one section and then not anywhere near the lines. The whole idea is that you cover the whole thing with color, many colors, not just poor me who has one lousy marker in the house and nothing else. Okay, so the whole thing is covered with orange from my one marker, and then I took some paper and I wet it. I ran it under the faucet and I wet it down and put it in between paper towel to save onto it, to keep it moist. I'm going to put that right on top of my printing plate, and I'm going to carefully rub. The paper is nice and damp, so I want to be careful how much I rub because it's going to rip if I'm not careful, especially if you don't have school paper. If you have computer paper, it's even thinner. So then, once I'm done rubbing, I can peel it off. And that's the kind of picture you get, which is really cool. Nice for making cards for friends and family. You can see where I carved my lines. The orange didn't go in, and it stayed on top of the styrofoam, and it printed onto a nice piece of paper. Dry it, write a note on the back, and send it to someone you love. And that's about it.